So, you know that I'm obsessed with time. My favorite writer is Proust, Marcel Proust, who wrote about time. And then I wrote this essay and you edited it, so you remember it well. And you were like, this show, time and the passage of time always makes me sad, you know. And when you read the book, you were like saying, my essay, you were like saying, but nobody will say you're a happy woman, that you have a normal life, you know. It's so sad, but you know, the passage of time is, when you look at the photographs, when you register the passage of time, it's always something fatal, sad, that we're all going to turn ashes to ashes, and that we should like just cherish every moment. What do you think?
Well, you know, you wrote a diary for a year.
Yeah.
Which was good because it's about the passage of time, but it also has a beginning and an end. It's like, okay, I'm going to start my diary, and now I'm going to end my diary. So I'm reading your diary, and yes, it's full of lamentation, but we actually met because of your diary.
True. That's true.
So you were like writing, you know, day by day, week by week, and I was like reading your diary sort of, not in real time, but in a little bit of delay as it was spread through the internet. Mm-hmm. And that can be, you know, a very compelling narrative. I mean, you don't know how it's going to end, but you can see that this person is like struggling to like get through the passage of time. And it has a kind of allure.
Yeah, aura.
Yeah, no, an allure.
Allure.
Yeah, there's something attractive about it.
But I challenge if there's any person in the world, be it a writer or just, you know, a common banker, who doesn't think for 1 second per day about the passage of time. So like this show that has like this also mentions the cage, you know, the cage silent composition.
4
yeah.
minutes silence.
4 minutes 33, yeah. But now it has like also this kind of, very often time is like considered like a blank, you know, because you can't really perceive it while things happen, but you can see it after they happen. I mean, you can perceive it. So that's why there's photos in black and white, and you know, and the photos have this tremendous allure, as you say. And basically, when I wrote the diary, it was based on this sense of lost moments, which are kept like look, a meal. I was saying here, like somebody ate a meal.
It's a meal, but I like it that it's in time lapse. Everything's kind of artificially speeded up, and kind of whips through there. I don't know, you know, diaries. Let's think about diaries as a record of somebody else's time. That's kind of very voyeuristic, because people want to read somebody else's diary. You want to read like your brother's diary. Read the diary of your lover, and like they're full of confidences and kind of emotional gushing. So the urge to steal someone else's diary and read it is very attractive in kind of a dark way. And that's part of their allure.
But I would like to talk about the concept of time that we have as human beings, not on the level, on intellectual level, but basically in the body level.
Right.
And that's why mentioning Cage and this minutes of silence for his famous composition.
Right.
Like I think that I think musicians often have it, but I think everybody has it to measure the passage of time. Like if I stand here and do nothing, you know, I'm sure after some time I will know if it was 2 minutes or 20 minutes that elapsed. You know, there is something about the passage of time that is ticking all the time, even if you don't have a clock, you know, even if you don't have a light, this is like dark here.
Yeah.
You know? Even if you get distracted. I mean, it's such liberation that you get distracted and you're not aware of the passage of time. You know, these are the moments when you really get safe from the passage of time and from its from exit plan, you know, like where we end up all, ashes to ashes, I say. You know, the doom of human nature and of human condition.
Well, sometimes people call that flow. It's like you're very engaged in the moment or the passage of time. You're like doing something that's like got your complete attention, and you lose track of time, but you're also like embedded in time in a very very deep way because you're actually accomplishing something. You're kind of performing at high speed. So, you know, I referred recently on Twitter to killing time. It's like it's a great way to kill time during the epidemic, and one of my Twitter followers said, "We don't kill time, time kills us." And you know, and I thought, okay, that's a rather melancholy thing to say because it emphasizes our mortality, but I also think there's like, it's not really true because, you know, the human beings are time-bound entities. We're actually made of time. And we're kind of made of the flow of time. So it's not like we're eternal creatures and time is our enemy. No, we actually exist through the passage of time, right? And when we're not aware of it, that's when we're living most thoroughly. Like if time weighs heavy on your hands, it's because you're waiting for something to happen or you're in an unfortunate situation. You know, and Brian, you know, wrote a diary, which was, you know, a year with swollen appendices, which is his 1 year diary. And later he referred to flying back and forth from Britain to the United States, which he used to do a lot, that he would get on the plane and do nothing for 7 hours. And it was one of the rare times in his life when he did nothing. Just like in transit, it's like don't even think about anything, don't take notes, don't create anything. Be completely non-productive while you're above the earth and kind of going nowhere. And I thought, okay, this is like the sign of a maestro. It's not like he's making music, he's just like able to do nothing. And he said that like this ability to do nothing actually was very creatively helpful.
I have a project called Doing Nothing. And I think I exercise a lot in our long trips in the airplanes, and also when you sit on an island and watch the sea and do nothing and think nothing, because it's not easy. It's definitely not easy.
Well, you're still being.
Yeah, you are.
You're just not doing or thinking.
And
right?
the time is, you know, is going on, and it's like a rhythm, you know. And I'm like, if I sit and do nothing, I still don't. If it's like 5 hours did nothing, or 10 hours, or 5 minutes, you know. There's still this presence of time, and I dare.
It's not like he actually sat still in his office and did nothing for 7 hours.
Who?
Which, he didn't do nothing for 7 hours alone in a chair. He did nothing for 7 hours between London and New York, because he's kind of in a non-place. So and when he gets there, he's going to have to do a whole lot. So why not just like, given that you're in a kind of utopia, like a non-place, why don't you have a non-time while you're in it?
Right. Non-place, non-time.
Non-place, non-time, right? It's just like, Okay, well that impressed me a lot. I don't think I could do it myself. My mind's too busy. But, you know, I get a lot of random thinking done on aircraft.